It's John and Rachel from Jagoff, and everything in Pittsburgh deserves a tailgate. And I feel like it's a theme for this week that every time we're doing a video, something loud goes by. A bus, a truck. But here's the good news. The car in which we brought, we've been putting yellow stickies on it and asking if we could try it out. And finally today they opened the gates and let us do it. But it's a Toyota 4Runner. It's a TRD. You know I don't know what those letters mean. But the good news is it's a 2019. It's available. It has all the fixins inside. And it's like an off-roading vehicle because it has those side panels. Doesn't that mean off-roading? You could do whatever? Does it stop mud?
What the side panels mean?
What are the side panels?
That just means you can kind of hang out on there. Like
so
a
if you have an yeah, we asked if we could do that. John and I asked if we could stand on them on their way out of the showroom, and they said no.
But the cool thing is that it has this roof. The tailgate can act as a roof. Grant, if he moved in a little bit and it started to rain, he would not get wet. Just his knees would get wet.
How about that? We knew that.
See?
We chose it for the tailgate.
Yeah.
So we drove this 4Runner to Bellevue, one of our favorite places, because it's literally between John and I where we live, Ross Township and Brighton Heights. How about that? We're not giving addresses. Don't worry. But the funny backstory to this is we met Grant, I think it's almost 4 years now, right? You had just opened here, so this is 3 years for this. But we were walking Bellevue, and we were doing something with city paper, and he was walking out. He said, "What are you guys doing?" And we said, "We're waiting for the city paper that's being delivered to your place." Anyway, from there, we did a podcast here. We've stayed in touch. He's bought our beer, great supporter of the podcast, and we have certainly been here to dine plenty of times. We love Lincoln Brewery, right?
We do.
Do I need to say any more? I don't think so. I'll sell it. Just get here. Yeah.
So, Grant, first of all, welcome to the Rohrich Toyota tailgate. Everything in Pittsburgh deserves a tailgate. And why not tailgate what? Your third anniversary.
Third anniversary, yeah. We opened
cool
on
is that?
July 19th of 2019.
Wow.
And here we are 3 years later, still doing it.
Still doing it, and big. As I said to you, I drive past here on the regular, and you're always packed. I love it. You have little tables that sit out here. In case people don't know, let them know it is both food, a microbrewery, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So we brew all our own beer here, and we also we have a full kitchen. We have a really nice menu. We make everything in-house.
Yep.
We buy as much as we can locally. Tom Friday's meats. All of our produce right now is coming from Haffey Family Farms.
Okay.
That is up here at the farmers market on Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, at Bain Park.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So they drop off here before they go to the market. So everything is in-house. We make all the beer in-house. And we have a great time. We have live music every weekend. And this weekend, Saturday, we're shutting the street down. We have live music all day long, food tent, beer tent outside. It's going to be a good time.
Who's the guy next to you? Does he have something to do with the music?
Yeah, so this is my brother-in-law, Rich, from Burbank, California, and I'll let him tell you about the little super group we put together last year.
That's
hey,
right.
Rich.
My name is Rich. I actually grew up about a quarter of a mile down the street here.
Oh, okay. Where did you live?
I'm from here. I lived right on South Harrison Avenue.
Oh, okay.
In Bellevue here.
Okay, you're a Bellevue guy.
Yeah, I grew up on these streets right here, and I moved to California a while back, and I've been playing music out there the whole time. And what I have going on now is now that they have a brewery here and a place that we can play, and they have this little event going on, some of my friends that I play with out there, my good friends, are coming out to join me here with some of my good friends that I grew up with here.
That is so cool.
On these streets, from Bellevue.
Yes.
And we're having like a little, we call it East-West, because some of my friends from the East, and so you can follow along with
we
that.
got that.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm not good at proximity, but that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, one of my friends actually just like 2 weeks ago moved to Nashville.
Oh,
so
wow.
we might have to add a south next year, but right now it's still East-West because he's new there.
Right.
But yeah. So he'll be coming in from Nashville at this point. But he's my good friend from California.
Awesome.
So we got a little group coming out, and we'll be playing starting at 5 o'clock until around 10 o'clock on Saturday.
So is it a fact that you didn't want to come and visit Grant until he started making his own beer?
True story.
Like you're like, I'm not coming home
True
until you make
story.
your own beer.
Well, it's funny you say that because it used to be before he actually opened up a brewery, he used to do a lot of this stuff at home.
Right.
Is that right?
And every time I would come home to visit, he would have all these new beers. And I felt like I had it all to myself back then.
Now you get to share.
And he'd be here, try this stout, try this ale, try this. And I'd be like, this is great. And he'd show me down in the basement with the 5-gallon jugs or whatever he had down there. And
Oh, yeah, the early
not that I
days.
could follow along, but I just
Wow.
nod my head head and say, okay, now give me some more, you know. And then he opened this, and now the secret's out. But I'm happy about that. It's you know.
Yeah. So you were along when the bad beers were starting, right? The bad batches, right? Yeah. You're like, so
That's
and you're
funny.
still here.
Yeah,
That's
I was
good.
the guinea pig. That's right. Yeah.
So Grant, remind everybody, where are we? We're on Lincoln/California/Lincoln/California Avenue, depending on what town you're in.
So our address is 538 Lincoln Avenue, but this side street that we're actually sitting on is Holly Avenue. So we'll have the first block of Holly Avenue completely shut down tomorrow, or Saturday, sorry. And we'll have tables up the street, everything outside, stage up at the top of the street. 2 bands. We have Justin Sellers and Brad Root playing from 1 to 3, and then 1 to 4, and then East West kicking it off at 5 o'clock and just rocking it through the night. And once these guys get on stage, you can't get them off.
No.
We had to
And
throw them
people-
off stage last year.
I remember. I was saying my husband and I actually came last year and absolutely loved it. Will it be the same setup? Like you have tables out here
Yep.
and kind of tents with different food if they want to snag something.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have smoked pork, some natural casing hot dogs from Tom Friday's, all on Breadworks rolls. Yeah, we get everything close to home as we can.
So the cool
Love
thing
it.
is that if you have family near Bellevue or Brighton Heights, you can walk here.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the best part about this whole thing is that you can come down for the day, say, hey, can I hang out in your game room for tonight because I'm going to Lincoln Avenue Brewery.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah, it's a good time.
That's awesome. So it's all day starting at what time?
Starting at 12.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
12
have the
o'clock.
street blocked off. Beer will be flowing at 12 o'clock. Food will be out. Music starts at 1.
I love
Nice.
it. I'll be here. How about you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ask the famous question.
So when you guys go to a tailgate, you're not allowed to say beer, Grant. When you guys go to a tailgate, what's the one thing you always hope is there? Food or beverage?
Or that you would bring.
Either one.
Hot sausage.
Oh, that's a popular one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. How about you?
I'm right there with them. Brats, maybe.
Brats, that's a
yeah,
good one.
yeah.
I make people say buffalo chicken dip, but only if it's mine because I use real chicken. Everyone has their own recipe, right? That's the thing to do. Anyway,
Well, now,
everything. Go ahead.
You got to try our pickle dip.
Oh, I love your pickle dip.
Man,
Oh,
we'll-
I've had it.
We'll
We
have
might to
pickle
bring-
dip available tomorrow.
Oh
So
my gosh.
definitely
Off
gotta
the
check
heels
out
of
the pickle dip.
Picklesburg. We were just at Picklesburg last week. This is the perfect ending to our following week.
Yep.
Everything in Pittsburgh deserves a tailgate. Stop by Lincoln Brewery. Come see us this weekend and have a great rest of your weekend. See you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.